You ever have those types of days that you just should not get out of bed? Yeah. Most days I barely get out of bed already. Today's one of those. I should have just gone straight the fuck back to bed. I don't know why I decided to start a channel, streaming, any of this while I'm actively in the midst of major depressive disorder. I guess I felt like we needed authentic voices out there actually speaking from, like, for real, not this glammed up way of popularizing mental health, because it is debilitating. It shouldn't be popular to have mental illness. It's not a good way to live. It's overwhelming. It's really fucking challenging. And to watch content creators and stuff popularize themselves off their disabilities is grotesque. I feel like it's creating this really twisted understanding of mental illness. I'm probably going about this all wrong because I'm in the midst of my own crisis. So I don't think rationally the way I normally would. Life is already really overwhelming, so to try to speak about such a personal issue is really, really hard. And of course, I insist on showing the most ugly side of it, because it is ugly. It's not this cutesy thing. It's a problem. There's a reason. It's a disability. I don't want people coming up in comments asking me if I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. I always am. I don't need people looking the fuck out for me. I got my people. I'm fine. I'm never fine, but I'm fine. If you know what I mean. This isn't a sympathy grab. I don't hate people's fucking sympathy. I don't fucking want that. I want us to start a real conversation. Not this superficial monologue. Ugh. I don't know. It's like way too fucking trendy these days to have some form of disorder or disability, or like ask someone who has an actual diagnosed disability, mental illness. Ask someone who has a for real problem. Like actually medically diagnosed, real disability. There's a reason it's called a fucking disability, because it affects your goddamn life so extremely. It's not something for fucking clout and popularity. I hope in a few years I'll be a heck of a lot more stable after a long time in counseling and therapies and all the things, because I'm doing things to try to stay here, and I'm hoping that with clarity and therapy and whatever, I can live a more high-functioning, normal fucking life. Because mental illness doesn't have to be permanent. Some diagnoses are, but others aren't. They can be temporary, like major depressive disorder. It's not something you're diagnosed with once and you just have it the rest of your life. You can get to a place where it no longer is debilitating to you. That is a possibility. That is something you can attain. It takes a lot of fucking work, though. If anyone ever looks up in my bios or whatever, I don't have like a list of all my disabilities. It's fucking whatever. We all have our problems that we deal with, and we deal with them, and we do shit, and we accomplish life, and I'm rambling, and I don't know what I'm trying to say. Today's a really fucking bad day. It's really overwhelming. There's nothing I can do to fix today's problem. I can't do anything about that today, so I'm just gonna leave it be for now. And I'm gonna draw. I'm just really fucking tired today, and life just decided to be a bitch. And I'm feeling very overwhelmed. So I'm gonna draw. Because that's what I do. That's my cope, is I draw. Because clearly I don't have the words to express how I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna try to express that in my art. But before I go down my art journey, I figure I should just record a little of how I'm feeling so that that can be portrayed. And hopefully I'll be able to draw sufficiently that this could show in the art. But I'm not an artist like that, so I don't know. It's not fun to have depression. It shouldn't be popular. We need awareness, but this shit, most of the shit I see out there, I don't know. It's like it's trendy. Does this look fucking trendy to you? Is this... More people would care if I was better looking. I know that's true. That's the truth, and that's fucking sad, but that's how our little hobbit brains work. Today's a bad day. So I'm gonna draw.